Welcome to the Ride and Inspire Rawcast. Today I am out on my walk with you, taking you on my creativity walk. It's a pretty chilly evening here at the Costa Blanca, and today I just want to have a short talk with you. It's Christmas and I'm looking back to my year. It's been an amazing year, super grateful for all the people from all over the world I've worked with on their skills, for all the pro racers who trusted me, for all the coaches who trusted me. I mentored many coaches and worked with riders of all levels, super grateful for all of it. And I want to share one key lesson I learned from working with all these people and working on my own skills this year that I think will motivate you to go out and practice more. And if you're already practicing, will motivate you to be more motivated. That's the goal of this short, but hopefully inspiration-dense episode. Practicing is, as you may already know, and if you don't know, then practicing is the key to progress. Right? Kind of sounds like common sense. However, common sense is not common practice. I know so many riders out there who rarely practice, actually never practice, and who just go out riding and expect their skills to improve, although they're not practicing regularly. But practice brings progress. And practice means that you start to have a clear idea of a specific movement goal. That's a movement pattern you want to form. Then you go out and you session a specific obstacle and you form this movement pattern. Ideally, you will film yourself and compare yourself to an ideal form of this movement pattern, and then you will start getting better at this movement pattern. Then you will start getting more finely coordinated, and then you can take this movement pattern to the trails. That's the safest way of improving, because if you take movement patterns that are still flawed out to the trails, then it's super likely that you'll crash. And that's what, honestly, most mountain bikers do, which is why I'm so grateful that I've had so many new clients this year, new students practicing with me, because their progress is impressive and they are crashing way less. So I want to give you one of the key tips that keeps me motivated to practice, and that has really helped my clients to get out and practice. By the way, if you have not yet started working with my free track stand course, well, actually the course itself is not free, but you can get it for free by clicking on the link below. It's my info letter sign up link. You'll get tips from me directly into your mailbox, and you will get my track stand course for free, with which you can practice or improve or learn your track stand, which is a super important skill for basically everything out on the mountain bike, because it improves your coordination, which is the fertile soil for learning any skill out there. Because if you're not coordinated well, it's super hard to then build movement patterns, which you need to learn skills. Here's my top tip to stay motivated to practice, especially when you are not making the progress that you expect. And that is to trust and embrace the process. I know that sounds super easy. By the way, sorry for the noise on my Rawcast. I take you for a walk and there's someone, cutting down a tree somewhere. So that's the noise, I'm sorry. Embrace the process is about giving and bringing trust for practice and for the magic of practice. What I mean is, if you go out and practice with a clear goal at hand, if you put in the time, if you put in the reps, you will improve. That is this trust that I'm talking about. And often when we start to practice, for example, wheelies or bunny hops, which are hard and complex, we will not see a lot of progress for quite a long time. And this is where people stop practicing, because they're not seeing progress and because they link their motivation to their progress. And here's the super hack that the people who made the most progress this year with their practice, and also that I use myself to keep myself motivated, and that is, do not link your motivation to the progress, link it to the process. As in, do not link your motivation to any kind of progress you make. For example, my goal today is to wheelie 4 meters. And if you don't reach the 4 meters, you're not going to be happy. That would be an example of linking your motivation to the progress. Instead, I want you to link your motivation to the process, as in to your effort. I went out today to practice. I didn't feel like doing it, but I went out and did it anyway. I didn't make any progress, but I stuck with it. I did it. So I put in an effort. So that's what I'm proud about. That's what I'm going to give myself props for. And I trust that if I keep doing this, I'm gonna make progress. That is trusting the progress, trusting the process, which will of course bring progress. That is the trust, and that is the hack that I guarantee you, if you, after your session, no matter what progress you made, if you trust that you will make progress because you put in the effort, that's when you start really biohacking your own motivation circle. Because every time you go out and you practice, no matter how far you've come, if you put in the effort, if you stuck to the program, if you followed a proven methodology, and if you put in the effort, you will improve. Because a lot of times, what's happening in the background, in our brain, in our body, in our muscles, is not yet visible. So we're mistaken and we think, oh, I didn't make progress today. But actually you did, because in your brain is building a highway. And how long does it take to build a highway? It's not a 1, 2, 3 day thing, right? And as long as you can't use the highway, your brain tricks you into thinking nothing's happening. But actually that highway is being built. Step by step, they're putting down the bricks, they're putting down the tarmac, they're building the highway, but you can't see it yet because it's not ready. And once it's ready, it's going to be super fast. So the signals are going to be super fast on that highway, but it needs to be built first. And every day you're out there putting in the effort, that's when you're building the highway. But you need to trust the process. You need to put in the work. And if you follow a proven methodology, as I said. So if you're practicing the right movement patterns to reach a specific goal, if you put in the reps, you will make progress. And that's where I keep seeing people, they practice like, a week, 2 weeks max. They're not seeing progress and they stop. Because of course, they're linking their motivation to their progress. But if you link your motivation to the effort that you went out to practice, then you are going to make progress. Of course, if you want to make progress faster, you can follow my step-by-step home training drills right on your doorstep, which are linked below. As I said, you can start for free with my track stand course, also linked below, and you can start with my drops course, bunny hops course, front wheel lifts, and many more. You'll find them all below. So trust the process and you will progress. That's my message of today. I hope you liked this episode. If you did, buy me a coffee or become a patron, because this podcast and all my content with minimal ads is made possible by my patrons and by everyone buying me a coffee. Sending you much love, wishing you wonderful holidays and a superb start into a hopefully healthy 2025. Much love from Spain. I'm Roxy.